I see you. Looks like you can hear the music. Got 20 seconds left. We'll just let it play out, and then this will be cool. I got it timed and everything. And there it is.
That was pretty cool.
That was a whole lot of work for just that little tiny little intro.
Was it really?
Well, no, it wasn't really, but but it's fun. It makes the live streams, more interesting. So.
More interesting. This antenna I got over my shoulder. Hang on. It's a tripod that's just randomly sitting back here.
Keeps looking like you have a big pole coming out of your head.
Yeah, move that out of the way. There, how's that?
There you go.
There we go.
You look like $1 million today. How you doing today, Kevin?
It's a Monday. No, wait. It's Thursday.
It's a COVID Monday. Are we still doing that whole thing?
Yeah.
We've come out of that.
Pretty much. We have. There's other parts of the country are still struggling.
Canada's not so much, right?
Canada's still struggling a little bit. India's in a bad spot still.
Yeah.
So on the flip side, I just got news that the Children's Hospital is opening back up their volunteers after a year and a half.
Nice.
So I get to go draw with the kids again soon.
Outstanding.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, they've probably missed you too, man. So.
I actually even bought a new you ever see those, I don't know, the only thing I can relate to is, those pharmaceutical reps, they have that thing that they drag behind them like a suitcase, and then it kind of opens up to a display.
Oh, yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm in the, I don't know, store, Lowe's, I guess it was, Craftsman, and they have a toolbox, and it's one of those detachable where you got the toolbox on top and the other thing on the bottom that opens up and flips open and that kind of thing. And it's got the, like a suitcase handle on it and everything.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking that's perfect for my art supplies. So I'm going to be toting a big toolbox into the hospital with all my art
toolbox.
supplies.
Well,
toting toolbox.
One of these days we'll have to get a video camera on you doing that process too, if you haven't already done that for yourself.
I take pictures going in and out, but I can't.
Oh, the kids and all. Yeah, that makes sense.
You can take.
Yeah.
You can take pictures. As long as their face is not in the picture, so I can take pictures of their hand drawing and stuff like that.
Okay.
And then I can take pictures of the children, provided the parents sign off. But then it's got to go back up through the hospital, so the hospital knows that the parent signed off. That kind of thing. So it's not a big deal to me. I'm not there to take video. Nice. Oh, look at you getting all creative with your little.
This one's nice too, right? Yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with you.
I know. Sorry, it's the television producer in me. I have to get the cool stuff in there. Got to get the variety going. But we're doing Mission Turfgrass today. We made some progress last week, and that was an awesome thing. So we're going to make a little more progress this week. Yes.
It was. I suppose I ought to sign in.
Indeed. Yeah, I suppose we ought to sign in. That's for sure. That's step one.
No, step one. The first step in the 5-step problem solving 101 is to identify the problem.
Yes, and currently our problem is we are not logged in.
Are we going to the BS version or the other version?
You go into your version, and I'll be in my version, and then we can switch back and forth.
Okay.
On the live stream, unless I need to show you something, I guess, and then and then I'll jump into mine, and then when we're watching you do it, then we can jump back into yours. So I had a couple ideas of what we could do today, but let me just toss it over to you to see if you thought about it a little bit more over the week.
Over the week.
Let's see what happened last time.
You know what? I'm going to be straight up honest with you. I didn't give this a second thought until 5 minutes ago.
I kind of thought so. This is why it's important that we schedule a live stream every day, because then it gets us into a consistent project mode, and we can crank through this stuff. So it's all good. So I have some. So here are some things we can do. Let me get my screen share all happening. Make sure I've got the correct monitor. That's the one, I think. I'm going to go with it. So we've got my screen open up here. Let me shrink this down a little bit so that it fits on the live stream. Right about like that. It's about that size ought to do me.
Okay.
All right, here. So we've got this is what we created so far. Maybe we'll do a little recap from last week. So we imported your PowerPoint.
You took out the intro image page on yours.
I did, yes.
Okay.
Yes, I just went ahead and did that. So we uploaded the PowerPoint last week, and we went through and we recreated the animation on this first mission brief page. And maybe what I could do is while you're doing that, I'll do a quick preview of the project and show everybody kind of where we're at. For people just jumping in, again, we're recreating this project that Kevin did 10 years ago. Well, 11 years ago, I guess.
11 years ago.
Eons ago. It's a decade-old e-learning project, and it doesn't even feel like it was that long ago.
I know, right?
Right, but you can tell by the fact that it's in 3x2 format, and it's your classic PowerPoint style course that was originally created inside of Articulate Studio, and now we're taking all the old main PowerPoint that he used for that, and we've imported it into Domino 1, and that imported it into Claro, which is the fixed pixel PowerPoint style environment. And once we get done recreating it here, we're going to move it into a responsive web project afterwards. But we're in the process of working through this right now. So what we've done so far is we've animated this open button in the lower right hand corner. If I click on that, it does everything that the old version used to do, at least gets us to this point. Oh, you couldn't see that. Rats. Okay, hold on. I always forgot that that's what happened when I only share the browser and not the whole screen. All right. Please hold. Need to fix the screen share. Okay, there we go. Guess we don't need picture-in-picture, do we? No.
No.
No, don't need that. All right, we're just going to do this. And now that we've got the full screen going on, I will use the whole full screen. Oh, except for the part where that pops up in the background. Pop it over there for now. Pop this back up here, full screen. Pop this back over here. Okay. Now let's redo this full project. Now everybody at home can watch. Oy vey. click the open button. Everything animates. Boom, boom, boom. And then we get to the next objective page. So that's where we're at right now.
I'm not seeing anything on whatever you're sharing except...
Oh, for crying out loud, I forgot to do... Okay.
There we go.
I need a producer
But
besides
damn,
myself.
Shazam. Okay, so what's interesting, what I see on your, just now before you close that, your fonts are rendering different than mine. Unless you've already changed them.
Yeah, I went in and I changed a little bit of that stuff already. So we can, that's something that we can go through and do today, is deal with font stuff.
There's a number of different directions we can go, I guess. You were talking about last time, the overall theme. Mm-hmm. Is that where the fonts would live in the theme? So if we updated the theme, then all the fonts across everything would update automatically, like a master?
Yes. Depending upon, unless there's certain styles that are applied to each one, then we just have to turn off the styles and
like bold and stuff like that. There's just
no, there's CSS styles, style sheets applied to each one. I'll show you what I mean in a second. Yeah. So just to kind of show this again, there we go. Yeah, so if I go, mine does look different than yours a little bit, but so if I go over here to the second slide, which basically is what that first animation kind of moves to, then if I click on one of these, for example, do the styles. So these are all of the different styles that were imported from the PowerPoint import, but we can go in and change these.
Oh, I see. Okay.
If we want to.
But the other thing, wait a minute. Open menu, edit element.
So maybe if that's what we want to go through and do, and we want to focus on the themes today, we can do that. And then maybe what we can do is have you show your screen, and I can walk you through that. And we can open up the PowerPoint at the same time, and we can look at the original one and figure out how to get it as close as possible.
Okay. I'm following your lead.
Okay. Or what we could do is completely re-upload it, because I've heard that they've since they're in the process of launching the new version, which is what we're in, the latest update that we refreshed. Well, at least if you refreshed your browser, you should have a new update that should improve that import. But so one of the things I thought we could do was re-import the PowerPoint into a new project and then copy over this one slide that we did into it, so we don't have to recreate the work all over again.
Okay, so this is a workflow anomaly, because what happens if because we're in a beta version?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, okay. This won't happen again for most people, but the reason why I just left it and thought we should just go ahead and start working with it this way is that all these little things are things we need to learn how to do anyways. So it's a good learning opportunity. Most people won't ever have to go through this, but it's a good way for us to learn about styles, learn about fonts, learn about resetting them, and all that kind of stuff. Okay. So, all right, so let's just stay here. Let's just do what we need to do to fix what we've got on the screen.
Yeah, we'll do the whole update the new version later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. That sounds like a plan to me. So, yeah, so let's open up yours. Let me go ahead and share your screen now. Now that I've figured out how to share my screen, finally, let's switch over to you.
Finally.
Oops, there's my mouse. So now I'm going to go solo. Remember to press the publish button.
Okay.
I think I can go back to live mode. Let me just do that. Okay.
I don't even know what font that was. It might have been this font. Was that always lowercase? I wonder. I can't remember.
No, I thought it was a little. Well, Well, it was definitely a little bit bigger and whatnot. Maybe we should go into the PowerPoint and just look at it and just see exactly what it is. And then if we need to upload some new fonts or something, we can go through that process.
Let me see if I can pull that up. Hang on. Where was that? Where did I put that? Should be fairly recent. Wait a minute. April, May, it was last week, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it should still be there. Yeah, it should show up in your recents, I would think. Oh, maybe since you didn't save it, though, sometimes it doesn't become a recent unless you
That
do
might
a
have been
save.
it. All right, hang on. Let me go dig it out.
Let the digging begin. While Kevin's digging that out,
I am digging it out.
yes, I can talk through a little bit about.
This is probably the most boring live stream anybody's ever attended.
No, not if it's people that want to learn how to do this. And everybody needs to get legit set up on how much work it takes to do some of this kind of e-learning development stuff that we do.
Where
right?
was it?
It was some PowerPoint thing.
Number 4, no. 4.1. Here it is. There it is. Yep, last time it was opened was May 14th.
There we go.
Okay.
Beautiful. I'm just going to leave it on your screen then.
Bring it right in here.
There we go.
Look at that.
Very nice.
Look at that.
Now we
Massive
can
undertaking.
look at the original.
Oh, moved.
Oh, I guess it was lowercase.
Army font. So this was a custom font. Apparently it's not loaded because
that one's Army too.
Font. Yeah, Army. No, that's the original Articulate font. That's just a sans font that I was using when I initially put it together. This is a stencil font, but it's a image file, so that's not a problem.
Yeah.
So Army font. Do I even have that still? Let's go look in the font library.
Let's go do that.
And identify on whether or not can we upload? Will Domino recognize?
Yep.
Custom fonts.
Yep, as long as it's in the format.
I don't even have it. Where was that at? Army.
Is that a legit Army font or just somebody called it Army?
No, it was a legit Army font at some point.
I just did a Google search for Army fonts, and there's a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, hang on. Let me see if I can.
They all look like the image one, the accept and the abort. They all look just like that.
Yeah, it's kind of like a stencil font.
Yep.
Hang on.
67 free Army fonts.
It was probably a free font.
The font is fancy stencil Army fonts.
Animation, avatar font, alphabet font. Fonts. Wait, here it is. Archer, architect. I must have lost it. Well, that's not good. I mean, it doesn't matter really.
No, but there's a whole lot of really cool ones. So
let's see. Army font. Yeah, it's just a stencil font.
So, well, let me go into mine and just see if I can find. I wonder if we have a default stencil font that would look cool. I wasn't sure which one to use, so I didn't want to put too much effort into it. But since we're looking at it, let me go over here to.
Well, the name of the font is Army, so.
Well, this one won't be, but. So we've got Impact or Arial Black is probably the closest I've got to a stencil font that's like default in Domino.
Well, let me see. I've got a stencil font that we could use.
All right. Well, let's just go ahead and upload that. We can go through that process.
All right. Let me make sure I can track it back down here. Stencil. Oh, it's top secret. No, that's not it. That puts an upper and lower. It's the font I have is this one. It automatically does a vertical line on the first letter and a vertical line on the last letter, and then a line on top and bottom. So it draws a box around your letters.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Top secret, it's called.
Yeah.
This
cool.
See, it says Army font. Army font collections. Army, but I don't have. Yeah, it's not loaded. It's recognizing it, but it's not loaded. Well, that's all right. I'll go dig that up somewhere. It's got to be. It's just got to be a stencil. You know what it is? It's there it is again. The box.
That's the top
the
secret one. Yeah.
It is this font right here.
Yep.
That's the Army font, I think. Well, let's just look at stencil font. See what that says. Stencil font. What we got? Font Squirrel. Where's
Any
the free
stencil
ones at?
font will do.
Oh, look, Adobe fonts. Can I get Adobe font? Maybe Google font. Let's look at Google fonts. They're all free.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Was it fonts.google.com?
I just searched Google fonts in Google.
Oh, no. Yeah, it is. It's fonts.google.com. So browse fonts.
Okay.
We need
There we go. And browse fonts. Search.
stencil.
Stencil. We're all taught. We're not even showing a screen here. Let's show a screen. Let's show what we're doing here. So we're at fonts.google.com.
Yep.
And we're at.
Well, maybe they've got like an Army font.
Let
me see.
There's nothing in here I like.
Nope, there's no
Army. It's too modern looking.
Maybe top secret.
Army. What's Army? Nothing. Oh, look at that. Star Wars fonts.
No.
How about military?
Oh, man, that's a good search term.
Not a whole lot going on there, is there?
No, the Korolev military stencil looks kind of Russian.
Let's go to Adobe fonts. That's it? 4? That's all I got? Oh, 34 more. Here we go. No. Maybe. There we go. Maybe this one right here.
Yeah, that looks good.
Stencil. Just good old stencil. Oh, look. And I've got that font downloaded on the Mac. So go to my font library. This is font book. Let's go to font book.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
And
struggles of e-learning developer designers. Live.
where's it at? It says it is.
Is it called something?
It is active.
It says it's called Stencil too.
Yeah, and it's activated. Unless it's just in my cloud and I haven't.
I was just going to
loaded
say, yeah, maybe it's sort of a cloud thing. Maybe it's in your Adobe Cloud font folder or something. See, I don't even think I've downloaded the Adobe font thing. No, not Adobe Stock. Search Adobe Cloud fonts. Isn't there like a font organizer or font library app that comes as part of the Adobe suite?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't find it. Berstrange.
Cloud. Do. Adobe Creative Cloud. Where's my stuff at?
All apps. Oh, here, manage fonts.
My Creative Cloud. There we go.
Browse fonts.
Okay, here we go. Photos there. It's all apps. That's all my apps. Where's my fonts? That's just apps.
Yep, I found it.
Where's it at?
I found it. Are you in cloud?
There it is.
Yeah, it was on the left side.
Oh, no, it just takes me back to that.
Oh, I have
I'm
the
logged
Adobe
in,
Cloud
so
app. Oh, but now I'm at fonts though. So
yeah,
shoot, Army. Let's see.
same thing. Army. Well, what I want to know is stencil.
Yeah. Why
I
is it
have
activated?
apparently. I've got one. Let me look in. I've got Illustrator open. Let me go look over here. My fonts.
Families.
Okay, so there's the font.
Yeah, there it is. Stencil.
And now let's look at
View the
filters. Show activated fonts. Stencil, right there it is. Stencil standard bold. So it is. It's here somewhere. It's here somewhere. Let's look here. It's not. It's in the cloud, but it's not. Come on. Why is this so? I've never had this problem. Well, it's either it just came to me and I wasn't thinking about it the last time. Computer, all fonts. Let's do that.
It's not showing up under stencil, huh? So I guess just activating the font doesn't come up in your font manager in the Apple system, or the font book, I guess is what they call it. Is that what you're in right now, the font book? Like just because you activate it inside Adobe Cloud, I don't think that means it automatically downloads it to your system.
Yeah, see, these are all activated, cloud activated. And find more. I could have swore there was a way to download those though. Okay, so that's that.
Well, now
Let me
I'm
look
trying
in
to
this
figure
other.
this out too.
Let me look in this other
Details.
resource library here. Sketch it, sketch, Skippy Sharp, source, no stencil. I've got another one up here. I've got just archived locations where all this crap is located.
I don't want to start a web project. Add fonts to a web project. I don't want to do that.
Oh, the life.
This is how we roll, people.
That's how we roll.
Licensing.
PQR resources. Here we go.
Browse fonts. How do you download it? That's so wild. So if I'm in fonts.adobe.com and it says that it's free to use, how do I get it? No. Don't want to do that. Add it to my favorites. Adobe Original Details. Well, you know more about this Adobe thing than I do, but now I'm stumped.
Just the apps, not necessarily the.
I'm definitely not a cloud app, an Adobe Cloud expert yet. I only recently became a full-on Adobe user. Probably paying for way more than I need. But.
Well, I use the cloud fonts and they just load in and then, but I'm using them in products. So then when I export or whatever, they're already there. I'm not using the font,
You don't have it at the system level. You just, if you've got Photoshop open, it probably opens right up to all of
it's
the.
Not like I can just. It's not like I can just open up Word and start using a stencil font.
That's okay, that's where we have to figure out how do you take these fonts, these Adobe fonts, and download them to use them in other applications. So like if it's a TrueType font or whatever all those different types of fonts are.
Yeah, well, we've got this Armalite rifle. That's not too bad.
It'll work.
Texture to it. See what else they got in here. Armalite rifle. Man, the names these people come up with.
I know, right?
I'll go a couple more pages. There's a couple I've seen that might work. Sargenta Gorilla. I want it to be like a serif like that, but that's too roundy. Not see how these are sans.
Yeah.
They just took a sans font and broke it up.
Drew some lines through it. Yeah.
A stencil font is a serif. That's almost close right there. Oh, that's a pay one. They all look like they're paid, aren't they?
I know, right?
Come on. Let's try one. Where are we at? 1001 fonts. Oh, look, it's letting me download it.
Oh,
I'll put it right there on the desktop.
okay.
And then we'll go to the desktop and we will figure out where it went.
And if nothing else, this will be the world's longest tutorial on how to upload fonts into Domino.
Armorlight Rifle Regular. And it's just one. There it is. I got it. Now let's upload it.
All right. Back to the app.
All right. Where do we go? Where does it go in at?
Okay, so now what you got to do is you need to go to the system menu, which is the hamburger menu in the upper left-hand corner. Yep, do browse. And then themes. And what we're going to do is we're going to create I already created that Mission Turfgrass right there, which, it has no player. It's the no player theme, which is good. So that's the one we're going to be using to, for both of them.
Edit this one?
Yep. So select that one, click the edit. And just so people know, so this is the cool thing about a collaborative tool like this. So since we're both in the same instance of Domino, I created that theme just to get the no player going, but he has access to it too. So now both of us can apply that to our projects. And if he changes it, then I get those changes automatically. If I go in and change some things, his project will get those changes automatically. So it's really nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So this typography section here, if you want to click on the little edit button that's just to the left of the word typography.
Right
about
this one?
That's it. Now scroll down.
Okay.
Yeah, and so right up at the tab where it says base font, just to the right of it says add font. Right there. Now you need to go find that thing that you put on your desktop.
And it is right there.
Perfecto.
Okay.
Did it drop in there?
Still working. There it is.
Armorlight. There we go.
Okay. Just save that. Done.
Perfect. Yep, just say done.
Save.
Yep. Now what we're probably going to want to do is we're not going to want that to be, the base font for like everything in the project, which is probably what's going to happen. We just want it to be available to use, right? So when we close it out, now
Do I edit it here with this one?
Yeah, let's try it.
Edit the element.
Well, you know what? Let's do. Let's create a style. Let's create a style and apply the style to it. So
okay.
Go to you're on the home, not the home tab. Go to insert.
Home tab.
Nope, the one right next to it. Go in. No, that's not it either. Engage. Nope. Next one over. Interact. Oh, rats, forget it. Just go to mission brief again, the text. I don't know where it is in the new version. They moved it on me. So just you can click on the, you should be able to see the styles there. Crap, let me open it up. Up in the properties window, the styles should be right above the name of it right here. There. Yep. And at the very bottom says edit styles. Trust me, I know there's a faster way to get to this, but I haven't figured it out yet.
Okay. So style 0. We want to assign it style 0.
Yeah, we could do that. Sure. Or we could just create a new one, but let's just go ahead and start overwriting some of these. Yeah, give it a new name.
Yeah.
Cool.
Style stencil. And here's the font.
Oh,
right?
click the drop down. There you go.
And it's Armalite. Well, it's not there. It is not here.
We might. I don't think you have to refresh, but let me see if I can. I've already got it applied, so I should be able to see it. We'll try to do it as an inline font. Maybe it shows up there. What was it called again?
Armalite.
Yep, I'm not seeing it either. Nope. Okay, I'm going to do a quick refresh of my browser and just reload it. It might need to reload. The new fonts might get reactivated once you
Okay.
refresh.
Like close out and come back in?
I just hit the refresh button in my browser tab and then selected the same one again. So, and then we'll take a look. Checking it out on my side here. So I got that. I'll check out the styles. I go to styles. We'll go to style 0, Calibri. There we go. Then it does show up. Yeah, Armalite. It'll be the very top one.
All right. So, yeah, but so just hit this, or do I have to close this out and hit the other browser where it came in at?
Ooh, where? Wait. What did you do?
Hang on, I'm moving this out of the way. I'm not doing anything. I'm just saying this is like the pop-up window of, right? So this.
Yeah, just close that out, maybe. Yeah.
Okay. Close this out, and then relog in.
Yeah. You don't have the little refresh circle, or just to the left of your browser window where the URL is. Mine has the the little refresh circle. I just click that to refresh.
Well,
the browser.
Yeah, I've got it in now. So but see, this is this you're talking about this, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, when you log in, it does a pop-up window. So this is a pop-up window. I'll show you. Watch. Close it out again. So here's the Domino 1 login. I log in, and then it does the pop-up. See that? And it strips all that browser. Strips out the toolbar and all that.
That's really weird because it doesn't do that for me.
Oh, that's probably some setting I've got on pop-ups or something. Who knows?
Yeah, it should just open it up into the same tab where that login is, but that's neither here nor there. As long as you get it loaded up into a browser window, you're fine. So we'll go back to that page. So now this part is actually pretty interesting when it comes to dealing with these project-specific styles. So even though we went into the theme and you uploaded that font at the theme level, I get at that does impact me, right? So I can very easily see that Armalite font now loaded into that theme because I'm using the same theme that you are. But now when you go in and create a new style, those are project specific. But what we do have the ability to do is to copy styles from other projects. So if we go through this process right now of creating a custom style, then all I have to do is go into my style editor and say copy the style from your project into mine, and then I'll have that style available for me as well.
Gotcha. Okay.
So if we click on that mission brief, let's start there again. And
hang on a minute. Trying to clean up something else out of the way over here. Okay. Mission brief. Edit. No. We were going.
Just click on that and then just go right over to styles and the properties. Sorry,
over here.
Yeah, up there. Yeah. And then go down to edit styles.
And then style 0, and I'm going to call it style stencil. And then drop down. It's not here.
Oh, man. Okay, hold on a second. Style 0.
Hold on a second.
Because I've
hold your horses. Hold your horses.
So let's try this. Let me. What did you name it?
I was gonna name it just stencil, style stencil.
Okay, we'll go. Stencil. We got the Armalite in there. What did I default it to, like 20? There we go. Update. Okay. Now I'm gonna close that of mine. So now, let's just see if you can see it over and you can copy it to yours. So go to copy, since I don't understand why it's not showing up there for you, because it showed up in my pop-up.
Yeah.
So from that same window, no, be in that window.
Okay, be in that window. Okay.
The style editor where you just were. Yeah, so edit styles. Repetition is a good part of learning. So now go down to the very bottom where it says copy. Click on that and say from another project. There we go. And then do maybe all. And then find mine. There you go. And then click OK. Oh, I created a custom style and it's not showing up. Maybe we are going to have you clear your cache and re-download the new version. It could be a versioning thing, because I think I might have a newer version. If you haven't cleared your cache and reloaded this week, we may.
No, I have not.
Yeah, we need to go through that process.
All right, let's do that.
Yeah,
let's do that. Oh no, I don't want to do that.
No, it's easier just to go up to the Chrome. Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's what pops up if you go to Chrome. So just clear the data. Yep.
I'm going to refresh this.
Yep.
Log in.
You're in. So now I hit up Mission Turfgrass. This will probably fix everything. it'll probably show up for you too. Now in the styles, hopefully. So let's start there first instead of doing the whole copy thing. Let's start with the styles and edit the styles.
Nope.
Still not. So weird.
Let's try the copy again. Let's try that one.
Maybe actually, oh, you know what I think the problem is? Click cancel on that. This is good troubleshooting for everybody. Yeah, click. Why don't you close that?
What the heck with everybody else?
Yeah, let's see if you actually do have that theme selected for your project. So close that window out, and let's just do a quick preview at the top. Oh yeah, because it says Nova Player. So if you go to full project preview, not current, but the full project right underneath it.
Where's Nova? Oh, right here.
Yeah. That's right. I forgot about that. I should have caught this early on. So what we'll see when this pops up is the player, right? And this project has all of its own navigation and everything built into it. So what we want to go with is a no player theme. So that's the theme that I created. So we need to close that.
Oh.
And you need to go to the change theme right to the left of Nova Player there. It says change theme. Click on that. And now go to change theme and the tab at the top. Change that one. And
Claro no nav.
Yeah, but you should be able to see the one that I created for you. I think if we go to it, just click the X out of this and let's go to the theme editor from the system menu, because there are two different styles of ways of editing the themes. So that the hamburger menu on the left there you go, and then browse and themes. Now select that one and say
am I duplicating it, or what am I doing?
No, you should just be able to, that should just select it. So there's delete, edit, duplicate, and new. I wonder why that doesn't show up as available for you to, because I even named it Mission Turfgrass.
Yeah, even this one, UL Claro default, that one doesn't show up on my side either.
Weird. Maybe it's a variant or something.
See, watch. If I close that out, I go in here, change theme. It just says Nova Player.
Try creating a new variant. See the big plus button right there, and current theme. And maybe it'll ask, oh, no, it's not going to do it. That creates a new variant of the Nova theme, and we don't want to do that. So just click the X, at least when it's done loading.
What if we take a new variant of this one?
Yeah, just do that one, sure.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is, since it's part of that. Okay. There we go.
That's you created a variant of the Claro no navigation.
Of the no navigation theme. Yep. Okay.
So basically this is a collection of all themes that have no navigation.
Correct. Anybody that has selected to create a theme based on the no navigation theme gets loaded as a variant. So when you say a collection, you're basically saying a whole bunch of variants of the no navigation.
Well, that's why we didn't see it here.
Yep. Yeah, it's exactly it. Yeah. So it's kind of listed as a sub theme, but they use the term variant. So
now we've got the theme.
Yep.
Now
since we loaded that font into that theme, now that theme should be available to you. So go up to the styles
Oh, styles.
Edit styles.
Drum roll. There it is.
Boom!
We're going to call this well, it's called Armalite.
Oh, yeah, but the title for it's still called Style 0 for you.
It doesn't. Okay, now how do I change this font?
Oh, okay. Now so make sure the element is highlighted. So this is an interesting difference when you're editing things. So when you're double clicked inside of it, that's when you're dealing with inline styles. But if you click outside of it and just make sure you get a blue outline like that, now you're dealing with the element, and now you can apply a style to it. So now go click on that style again, and there's your style 0 at the very top. You can select that.
That's not it.
You have to strip out all the old. There's a whole bunch of other old styling added to it. I forgot to tell you that part. So,
all right. What do I got to do now?
So now you go in and you double click in it and select everything that's there, and then you go to the Format tab at the top of the page.
Why? Up here?
To the right. Yeah, right there. There you go. And now there's an eraser just to the right of default. This is going to strip out any CSS and HTML code that came in when we did the import. Right. So now it's just a base font. So now when we apply the style, you should get a clean. You're starting with a clean font. Let's see. You got to click out of it and make sure you're just in the element, the text element. So there you go. So now click the text element. There you go. Now click the style and the style 0. Is that the font?
Does it? Oh, I never saved some. Looks like. Hang on, let's try again. Armalite. Do I add? I add this, right? No, it's style 0. Let's call it Armalite.
There you go.
Oh, look down here.
Yeah, that's not doing it for me. I'm not too sure.
Does that say update right there?
Yeah, that should be it right there. Yeah, so go ahead and update that.
That's what I did. I just closed. I didn't, so I can't see this.
Oh, that's why you didn't save it. Okay. Well, mine's saved, and I'm still not getting it applied very well. So, oh no, there it is. Mine finally worked. Okay. Phew, I was getting really nervous there for a second.
Well, see this window here? I can't resize this window, and I can't see these buttons down here.
Right, so and that was definitely changed because it's not doing that for me anymore. So that's why I'm a little surprised that it's doing it for you. But it maybe I don't know what the well, you've got a pretty high res monitor. It shouldn't be doing that.
All right, that's the style button right there. Armalite.
Yep.
But how do I change the color now to this yellow?
Oh, so now go back to this edit style. So you can even go from that panel right there and go back to the editor.
Maybe I don't want it always. Maybe I don't want it always yellow.
Well, then you have to make it inline. So that's where the difference between the inline formatting comes in. And so select that and then go up to your Format tab at the top.
Well, what the heck is this bar if it's not a format bar?
It is a format bar, but it only holds some of the formats.
Who is engineering this stuff?
So right to the A. If you go to the right now, but just down. Wait, make that styles thing go away. Click somewhere on the there. Use that.
I know what color it is.
Oh, we didn't add.
Is there a?
Yeah, there isn't an eyedropper built into it. We haven't gone into the theme to update the your system colors.
Let's try that right there. A little brighter. Yeah, it needs to be more orangey, but
Yeah.
okay. Okay. Holy cow.
We're getting closer.
I'm going to do it again on this one.
Okay.
File. Format. No. The element. Style. No. Don't tell me.
I'm not telling you.
This one. This one. This one. And then I'm going to just do it capital letters. And I want to boost it up. So now I go back to format and where's my font increase at?
Increase the size. Where it says default, that's the size. So there's the font, and then that does your increase. Yeah.
Let's see what that is. 12, 14. It doesn't look like it's changing much, does it?
Yeah, not really. That's why I like to use the styles and come up with a bunch of different available styles, and because you have a lot more flexibility in applying different things, and you have a lot more sizing options.
Style 3. And all these are small. Let's go in here and fix one of these up.
There you go.
Style 1. See, it's got the color there.
Yeah, that one came in defaulted as the right color. Yeah.
But there's no way to do a color picker or get the Xcode for this, is there?
Maybe if you open it up to change the color, it'll show you what the original one is. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to grab that. I'm going to go back to Armalite, and I'm just going to change that and see what happens. It's the same color. That's not.
Oh, paste it in there, but then you have to do update. Is that the same? There you go. Paste the new one in. There you go.
Okay, there you go. Style. See, that looks more orangey than this one. Oh, look, and it didn't save.
You forgot to click the update.
This update. Oh, man. This update. Oh, now I messed the whole thing up. No, wait.
There it is.
There we go.
No, yeah, because when you updated it, defaults to not selecting any.
Yeah, but see, that's more orangey.
Is it? It's hard to tell on my monitor.
Huh?
It's hard to tell on my side. They look the same to me. I'm also a little bit colorblind, so.
No, this has got green in it.
Well, if you go to it, then is the hex code the same in each one?
Yeah, that's the weird thing. So the hex code is this.
Yeah.
And then if I go to this hex code, it's the same hex code. You know what? We can do it this way. What the heck is this color? Right there it is. Right there it is. Oh, it's standard RGB color. Okay, I'm going to grab that one.
That's probably more web safe.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, don't forget update. There you go.
Yep.
And
it didn't change.
Oh, I don't think we clicked. Okay. Yeah, I got to do the update twice, remember? So updated there.
Yeah.
And then updated the bottom of the screen. They're right there.
It's great. It's grayed out. It's not. It's grayed out.
Oh, it's weird.
And it defaults back to this. Add.
Oh, maybe it's add, not update that works. No, but then it defaults back.
Let's go that and then add. Keeps defaulting back to the other one.
Even when you try update, huh? Oh, let me try it on my side. So what was the code again?
FFCC33.
Okay, more FFCC33. Well, it can't get much more basic than that. So I'm going to do update. It updates it there. I'm going to go update, and then I'm going to go back to stencil. All right, so I'm fine on that one. So if I go to style 1 and look at it, oh, my style 1 is already FFCC33.
Of course it is. I just want to get style 1 into something here. Style 2, style 3, 4. All right, so.
Oh, you know what's really weird is that mine even is using the term army in each one of these styles.
Oh yeah, it is, isn't it?
As you click down through it.
Yeah, that's the that's the font that came in from. These are all the styles they import from PowerPoint, I bet.
Yeah, but just the name. So it imported the name of all of the fonts that were available, even though it can't import all those different fonts. It just grabs the name metadata that's listed somewhere inside that PowerPoint file. Interesting.
See, now let's see. I just updated style 2 to Arial Sans, and it's still showing a serif font up here.
Style 2. Arial update. Yeah, mine still says Army.
Oh, wait a minute. There it is. Here's the problem I'm looking at. This text is not part of the font. It just says example. So it's a serif example. Now I can see the what's called. So if I change the color, let me boost this up a little bit. 14 maybe. And now let's boost this to a gray. I don't want to add it. I just want to change it.
Oh yeah, it doesn't give you the update.
There we go. There we go.
Okay.
Now update. Now close. Now, oh look, it changed this one here. Oh boy. Okay, style, Armalite. Now see, this text box is not updating this element. If I update this element to style 2, it's only.
Remember, you have to. So don't forget, it's got a whole bunch of that code in that you got to strip out. So just select the element and then go, or actually double click. You got to double click inside of it to get the format stuff. Select everything that's in there. There you go. Then go up and click that erase button. It erases all that formatting. Yeah. Now you can apply the style and then any sort of carriage returns and all that kind of stuff.
I don't even know how was it? Something like that.
Yeah. Typically what I like to do, though, when I'm redesigning this stuff after an import is make each one of those sections or paragraphs that you've got there into its own text element. And that way it just makes it a little bit easier, and you can align them all up and all that kind of stuff. Trying to work inside as inline text for all of those different things. Thank you.
Okay. But now we got a new problem because
no new problems.
This text element. I'll go in here. I'm going to strip out. Let me do what you said. I'm going to strip that out.
Yep.
and then come back and apply the style. It's not taking the style.
Yeah, see, I'm still trying to figure out that I think those styles become available as inline, it looks like, even though we want to apply it as to the element. So click outside of the box. Even though it becomes available when you click inside, just click the box to make it blue, the element. Again, I don't see the outline on that one, but it looks like it's selected. Okay, there. Now, instead of using the edit button or the properties button there, go to the top where it says styles again. And now try Armalite. There you go.
Okay, that worked. Now, that's...
Or whichever one you wanted to apply to it. Yeah.
No, yeah, but that's confusing, right? Because if I click on this edit button, I'm not inside the text element.
Right. I know, and it's
the outline selected. Then I go like this, and then I go
styles, and now
that same.
Try clicking one of those other ones that's not Armalite and see. I was noticing that earlier when you were doing that, and it. Because it looks to me like it,
yellow.
When you click it blue, it automatically turns it green when you click that edit button, which means you're in it. And it's going, so that applies it. It says it, you can add course styles, but it adds it as inline.
Oh, you know what? I see what's going on. You see the blinking cursor right there?
Yeah, it automatically puts you in inline mode.
So the element itself, I see. Okay.
So if I'm thinking about this right, if I go and I click inside of it, and if I select on my side like the American lawn is at risk, and then I click styles with that highlighted and apply a style, that applies the style, but it applies it inline as opposed to the element. Does that make sense?
Got it. Yeah.
So your styles can be used in different ways.
We learned a lot today.
We have learned a lot today, and this is probably a good point for us to be proud of ourselves, pat ourselves on the back, and...
Wait, I'm going to do one more.
Okay.
So I'm going to go in, I'm going to highlight it, go to Format, strip out the style, and then now I can resize it how I want. It's kind of a cumbersome way of doing it, but...
So what did you do? Did you apply that internally, or how did you do that?
No, I did it. I did a style like I've been practicing here. How do I move this? Oh, here it goes. There it goes.
Yeah.
This is all going to change because this is old technology. I mean, when you play the video, use the icon at the bottom of this window to control the movie's volume.
Oh yeah, we'll change that. Yeah.
This graphic will probably train right here, this little window where the video goes, and probably just embedded from YouTube, right? Because that's where it's at.
Yeah, that's probably going to be the easiest way. We could do it. Well, yeah, we could probably do it both ways. How big is it?
I don't even know if I have the source video.
Well, we'll use the YouTube then. No worries. We'll just keep it simple, and we'll just do it embedded. We'll do an embedded version.
Hang on, I will go look. Hang on, let's look. Oh, come on. Here we go.
Oops.
Mission Turfgrass. There's no video. Maybe if I go in there. Nope, not in there. It's not in that folder. Docs. I'll find it later. I'm sure it's packaged in here somewhere.
Yeah, it's got to be. It's always packaged.
Hey, you want to see something? You want to see something? You want to see something cool?
I do want to see cool things.
Well, all right. So this was the nugget head that was created for this particular project.
Nice. You'll have to send
So if
that
you
to
look
me.
at,
I can use that for some marketing stuff and some interface elements.
if we go all the way down to, where's it at? Here it is. The certificate. See, here he is right here. And then
Nice. He doesn't
if we
have
look at
the he doesn't have his logo on his helmet or his what is he?
no, he doesn't have the rank.
The
Yeah,
rank.
So this
That's
is
what
the
I was
nugget
looking
head.
for. Yeah.
This is the nugget head library. Every time I create a new hat or something.
A new theme for the year. I know. I love it when you change those on your Twitter handle.
Yeah.
Those are awesome.
All right.
All right, I'm going to switch over to my screen real quick and show one last thing, and then we'll call it a day. How about that?
We'll call it a day.
Oops. Oh, we're still on you right there. Where's my screen? There we go.
We got to get our timing down better, though.
What do you mean?
Is an hour and a half too? That's kind of long for folks to sit and.
Yeah, it's all right. We're learning as we're going, so it's it's all educational.
Yeah. It is that I'm learning a little bit at a time.
There we go. There we go. Okay, so you'll notice what I did. So see down at the bottom down here. So this is maybe what we can start and prep for next week. Is I started thinking about the rucksack, and that's something that you can go back and forth to, right? And you can always check your rucksack.
Yeah, at certain spots, right? But I mean, there might be an opportunity to redesign that sort of game. The rucksack is where you start earning your things. So right at the beginning,
right?
Before you get in, you have a chance to go. You get that first item as sort of you've accepted the mission.
Yep.
So that's where you review the objectives, and then you accept the mission, and then it automatically takes you to the rucksack the first time.
Okay.
To show you, congratulations for accepting the mission. Here's a boonie hat or a canteen or something. And then you go back and you start each of the 4 objectives. And then as you complete each objective, you get another component. So I think there's 6, 1 for starting,
yep,
1 for each of the objectives, and then 1 for completing.
Yeah, so I moved all of those rucksack slides down to a separate learning objective, because I think what we can do is utilize a really cool feature that we call targets, where we'll just take one page and we'll put all the rucksack elements and everything on there. And then as people are going through the project, this target page, it doesn't show up as like part of the course content. We can just call it up inside of a modal window whenever we want, and people can view it, and then they can see when it changes, and we can call it up at the end. When someone completes an objective, that can automatically pop up and to say, hey, and give the congratulations screen and all of that. I think that would be a cool use of that particular feature, instead of having, because that way we only have to deal with one page as opposed to 6.
Okay.
So temporarily, I've got them all down here, but just so we have a reference point. But we can hide this from the preview and whatnot, and then they won't show up, but they'll be available for us. Just to view. And then once we get it all created and coded up and all that, then we can just go ahead and get rid of these.
Okay. I'm kind of excited about it.
Yeah, it'd be cool. Okay, I noticed that you start them off that they're grayed out. Where's the grayed out?
Yeah.
Right.
And then you see them all. Silhouettes.
And then there's the other image. Where's the gray one?
Should be the first one.
Maybe I didn't get them all. Is there another rucksack?
Click it. Which one are you looking at right now? The first one?
This is rucksack 1. Yeah.
Yeah, then it's probably just something that didn't get carried over the image-wise in terms of the silhouette. The silhouette's a filter in PowerPoint. Where you take all the contrast and
Gotcha. Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, well, I thought this would be a pretty cool way for us to use the element states, right? So we can change the state and do.
Exactly.
Right?
That's how I would do it. Like in Storyline today would be create a off state.
Yep.
Off
we can create our own custom states here, and then we can attach the changing to that particular state based on what the variable is. So for each objective, we'll have a variable for the rucksack that swaps it. We can make it Boolean, whatever we want to do, and then have it switch from off to on or whatever.
Okay.
That kind of thing. So that'll be a fun interactive part of it that we can go through, learn about triggers and actions and all that kind of stuff. And so as I start to see different collections of content here that obviously in the old style had to go across multiple slides, I'm starting to rethink in my mind, okay, how can we make that more efficient down to one slide or organize it differently so that we have each one of the objectives.
Yeah, I think first we just get all the static slides and maybe the rucksack working, because when we get into those interactive weeds and grass, that's going to be a little more complex.
Yeah, it will be for sure. So, but I think we made a lot of progress today and we learned a lot, right?
Yeah, we found out how to download a font.
There we go. Yeah. We'll edit out the first 35 minutes.
Yeah, if you're just joining us, skip ahead till we actually start doing stuff productively.
That's right. Skip ahead to 35 minutes where we actually have found the font and we're starting to upload it into Domino.
Yeah.
I'll speed it up. I'll put it into Final Cut and just go, make it, compress that 30 minutes down into 3 seconds. So anyways, I think we're good to go for the day.
We are. Awesome.
And we've got a lot to do.
Session 2 in the bag.
Session 2 is in the can. We will call it good. I'm going to go ahead and click that finish button.